This is the wild card round. Just every fan's reaction, or what would be.
I don't know what to say anymore. Caleb Williams wins his first playoff game. And by the way, he has the same amount of playoff wins as Jordan Love. Oh, Packers fans, I told you I was going to be insufferable. And now, can we please just hire Mike McDaniel so we can beat both these teams next year and not have to deal with either of them?
Oh my God.
Honestly, I was upset that we didn't make the playoffs, but after watching that Packers game, totally worth it. Actually, I have plenty to say. 21-3. We were up 21-3 at halftime. We didn't even allow a single touchdown until the fourth quarter. But no, God forbid we run out the clock or do anything productive on offense in the second half. Oh, but Matthew Golden got his first touchdown, so that's super nice.
Honestly, Packer fans, it was. How do you let that happen? By the way,
But I am
how do you let
sick
that
of it.
happen?
And of course, it has to be against the Bears. Do you know how long this offseason is going to be? It is going to be torture. We did that. We broke the Packers.
Okay.
Good, better, best. But honestly, I don't even know if this cracks the top 5 worst playoff losses we've had.
I mean, literally, how do you
so
blow
our new
that
GM
lead?
is from the Packers. We're not going to start collapsing too, right? Because we can barely win games. Seriously, Packers?
Dolphins, you just had a rough season this year. The fact that the last few years you've been okay, but this year was just what you did was basically what the Broncos had for last year, the year before. So
Couldn't score one more touchdown. Do you know how nice it would be to not hear 28-3 memes anymore? We marched into Philadelphia and beat the defending champs.
thank
us.
God, Niners. I wasn't rooting for anyone specific, but the more you think about it, the Eagles did not need to go to the Super Bowl this year. So thank God.
With that defense. And yet, the blood gods are never satiated. Why must you take George Kittle from me?
True.
Well, looks like it's Seahawks 49ers round 3. Happy to teach you this lesson again. It's Monday night. Why hasn't Kevin Patullo been fired yet? That is the only saving grace I have from this weekend. Hey Eagles, remember when we beat you with Josh Johnson and because of that you got the 3 seed and now you're out of the playoffs? You're welcome. Hey Eagles, you won the same amount of playoff games that we did this season, so... Just
Oh
wanted
my
to remind
God.
you, watching the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles lose in the first round, it's like second Christmas. Speaking of Santa, I know I already got the first overall pick for Christmas, but if you could make the Broncos lose their first playoff game...
Now, Raiders, you had a stinker of a year. Like, I don't know what was going on with you guys, but what the heck?
That would make me so happy. The matchup is
Like, were you guys even playing at your games?
set. Bills, Broncos, and now it is time to show the world why we are the number 1 seed in the AFC. And if we lose, well, then you're not going to hear from me for a while.
I mean, Broncos, I will say you have turned around, flipped a script, but going up against the Bills this upcoming in a couple days, it's going to be a challenge.
I know this is a medical question, but my heart rate is really fast during all these Bills games, so does that count as exercise?
Okay.
CJ Stroud had more turnovers than Trevor Lawrence, and yet they were still able to win.
Yeah, how did they win their game, by the way? How did the Texans win the game against the Steelers? Oh my God.
Yeah, this weekend sucks. Well, we survived the Panthers, and now we're going to be taking on the Chicago Bears. Is there any chance that we can make next week's game just a little bit less stressful?
No, Matthew Stafford can do it.
I am so damn proud of this team. They fought and nearly won a playoff game. Did you see how bad we were last year? So no, these are not sad tears. These are the tears of a team
Panthers have
that
a
is
great
going
opportunity,
to keep
too.
pounding. When I say maybe next year, I'm not just referring to maybe we'll win the division and potentially a playoff game. I'm also saying maybe next year we'll actually fire Todd Bowles. Honestly, I could have gone either way on Saturday. I hate the Panthers, but I also hate the Rams. So now that the Panthers are out, I can just solely hate on the Rams.
Yep.
Oh, this postseason's so much fun. It's really awesome seeing 3/4 of your division win a playoff game and you're sitting on your couch. Do you see how much fun I'm having? Well, the bad news is that after all of that, we scored 3 whole points in our playoff game. The good news is that Justin Herbert doesn't have to get sacked anymore.
All right, Chargers. Something went wrong in your game on Sunday because Herbert being sacked that many times is insane. How do you, as the offensive lineman, let your quarterback get sacked that many times? There's no way. I felt bad for the guy.
But you know who I want to get sacked?
And you got your points by field goals only.
Greg Roman. You know, I thought I'd be feeling a lot worse watching these playoff games since we're not in them, but honestly, this is great for hate watching.
You don't need to be in the
So it will be
Super Bowl.
the Texans taking on the evil empire. Good. Good.
Now that was overdone.
Also, Drake May, I hope you know how to run because that Texans defense is very good. And with that loss, Mike Tomlin ties Marvin Lewis's record for 7 consecutive playoff losses. I mean, that hurt me
way.
back then, but I'm glad it could hurt the Steelers.
Is he
now.
actually?
Wait, so we were able to fire John Harbaugh and the Steelers got humiliated in the first round? You know what? Maybe the season wasn't too bad. Nick Chubb running all over the Steelers, the team that injured him? It's just so beautiful to see, man. What the Texans defense just did to Aaron Rodgers is basically what every defense does to Cam Ward on a daily basis.
True.
We really need offensive line help. Am I seriously about to root for the Patriots just so the Texans can lose in the playoffs?
Okay, do you want the Patriots to win or do you want the Texans to win? I mean, Texans with Stroud, I mean, maybe, but Patriots have kind of flipped the script as well this season. I think every team has almost flipped from what they were last year, so I think, sure, why not the Patriots?
Oh, that feels so dirty. A phenomenal game for the defense, and the Texans are moving on.
Defense did
It'd
all
be
the
great,
work
though,
that
if CJ
game.
Stroud could stop fumbling the ball.
The
if
one
you would
just
have told me
recent.
before the season that the Steelers would win 9 or 10 games and then lose in the first round of the playoffs, I would have believed you because it's every single year. Well, I was praying for the Bills' downfall, and that didn't work. Then I was praying for the Patriots' downfall, and that didn't work.
When was the last time the Jets were in the playoff picture? When was the last time?
Aaron Rodgers, thank you for listening.
I swear to God, something was wrong with this season's
Hey everyone,
NFL.
Tom Grassi here. As of this afternoon, we hit 975,000
nice.
subscribers.
Damn, good for him, man. But what are we doing this season, right? What are we doing? What is going on, man? The season was like basically there is the script that was bold and beautiful, and then we have the better scripts, right? The one that was gonna succeed from all the other ones. I don't know what happened in this script for the NFL this year, but it kind of outdid the last 3 years. I want to say 3 to 4 years for what happened. This year was literal movie. I mean, let me know your thoughts and what you're thinking about who's gonna win the Super Bowl. But right now, it's anyone's game with the offense, defense. As long as every team can keep doing what they're doing. It may not sound like I know a lot, but I swear I know more than I show. I promise.